I hope you feel the excitement, of what's being done here more than just getting Roger to serve you a free steak, though that's good too. That really the work that has gone into this, seeing the new trucks behind us and frankly a fleet of vehicles that are ready to get converted gives me a sense of enthusiasm. And frankly, while some people just see a new truck on the road, frankly, I see a demonstration of shared values and, frankly, a commitment to the future. I like to think that really the investment that's being made in this initiative and, frankly, across the state really is evidence that we really do care about, as we say in our values, the families and communities. It's really part of what we are. And, I think Commissioner Eccles said it, that corporate social responsibility, those are kind of easy words to say, but I think it's initiatives like this, and it's the commitment of everyone here, which shows that not only do we talk the talk, but I consider this kind of a walking the walk. And the investment of time that's gone into even just this little bit of the initiative is evidence of that. For those of you who don't know much about CNG, I was given a couple of notes here on CNG as a vehicle fuel, because we all know what we deliver. We deliver natural gas, and generally we use it to heat our homes, or Georgia Power uses it to generate electricity. But as a vehicle fuel, I think there's a couple of comments. CNG engines produce 50% less smog-producing nitrogen oxide than normal combustion engines, 30% less carbon dioxide, and we know carbon dioxide is a significant greenhouse gas. And interestingly, they almost completely eliminate particulate matter. And I mean, for those of you who have seen diesel engines and the black carbon deposits that come off of diesel engines, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And so there's just really no denying it that CNG, while it's a difficult fuel, it really is environmentally a great fuel. And just to put this in perspective, one CNG truck has the environmental equivalence of taking 13 trucks off the road. So, I mean, you think about that, talk about leverage. I mean, we look around the fleet here and go, well, gosh, what can we do? Well, multiply this fleet by 13, and you'll get a sense for the improvement that we can make just on our own. And that's not even, I mean, we have a huge power, and the power is this. Think of all the customers that we talk to every day and who we serve. If we can influence them to see the light the way we have, I think there's a huge leverage that we can enjoy. The other thing is, and for those of you who haven't listened to it, this Ram pickup, if it was a diesel engine, you'd probably have a hard time talking at the back while it was running. But there's no doubt about it, a CNG vehicle is a lot quieter. And I think that's an important, we want to be the quiet utility that comes and serves your needs and disappears without you seeing us here. I guess the other thing that from a CNG perspective that's worth talking about, not only is it good from an environmental perspective, and let me just say that I recently joined the board of the American Gas Association, and they have a saying, which is gas is good. And, I heard Commissioner Eccles talk about the price of natural gas. I actually am confident that with the 3,000 tera cubic feet of natural gas that America has that is technically producible, natural gas prices are not headed back to $14 anytime soon. And I think that has huge implications for the role that natural gas is going to play in a resurgence in industrial America, and the small role that we can play here in Columbus and up in Gainesville. But from our point of view, if you just look at it on a very small macro level, this truck costs 50% less to operate. Gosh, that's got to be good. I mean, we can put those savings in our pocket. Ultimately, they go back to our customers. It's all good stuff. The operating costs from an engine perspective, you can imagine with fewer oil changes, less engine maintenance. It makes great business sense. Not only does it make social sense. And we here at Liberty Utilities drive about 5.7 million miles a year, and we're going to burn about 250,000 gallons of gasoline or diesel. And so you can see this sort of stuff really does make sense, and it does add up. One of the things that I will just mention, that it's not just about our vehicles and converting ourselves. The issue that CNG as a road fuel has is really akin to the chicken and egg. Am I really going to get a CNG vehicle when I don't know where I can fill it up? And is somebody really going to build a filling station when there's no CNG vehicles? I mean, I think you can get a sense of the dilemma that exists. And I think, to be frank, it's through leadership of the Commission where they encourage organizations like us to invest the capital. So you've seen that we have a fast fill station over there, and I'd like to call out the AGL guys for helping us out getting that going. We have a little home refueling appliance on the wall, and I encourage you to go and look at it over there. And man, when that kind of stuff takes off and the infrastructure is there to support natural gas vehicles, that's where I think this thing really picks up steam. And so I guess I guess I really wanted to close with two comments, and in some respects this is this is much directed to the Liberty Utilities people in this room as anything. First, I really am extremely enthusiastic about the role that natural gas is going to play in America's future and ours. And then, but second of all, I want to say I am completely humbled by the obvious pride that has gone into arranging something like this. I think, when we came in this morning, people were still working, putting up banners and blowing up balloons. And frankly, it felt like, there was a passion here that, you say you want it, but you got to see it. And when you see it, as I said, I'm completely humbled by what has been done here, and the commitment of this entire organization has demonstrated to make not only today a success, but also I think I hope that a little bit everybody shares the same enthusiasm that I have for the sector, and it's hard not to see it here. So really, I'd like to give a round of applause to everybody in this organization who put the time and effort into making this such a great success.